First, what we're going to do is I want you to pay attention to how your zills are positioned. Okay, you see how they're angled away from me when I put my hands up like this? They should be angled towards you when you're looking at them, but as you can see, they're angled up. They should not be flat like so. They should not be flat like this. They should be angled ever so slightly, okay? So that there is some sort of evenness, okay? You want them angled towards you, like so, all right? Now, there's 3 different sounds of the zills that you can make. There's the classic traditional ding, okay? There's a classic traditional ding, and then there's the clack, where you're going to put your fingers flush against your finger zill. Just for the purposes of teaching, these are your thumb zills, and this is your finger zills. No, I'm not flipping you off. But there's the ding, the clack, and then the click. The click, once again, you're going to keep your fingers flush, your finger zill flush up against the zill, and you're going to make a T shape with your thumb zill over the top, okay? And you're going to click like this. Now, the way that I teach how to zill is by numbers, okay? Because some people are left-handed and some people are right-handed. I am right-handed, but I have many students who are left-handed. So your odd numbers, your 1 is going to be with your strongest hand, and the even numbers will be with your weakest hand, okay? And it's generally, for the sake of this class, we're going up to 3. You can count up more back and forth, but just for the sake of learning how to play zills with Ayub, which we will get to here soon, you want to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Okay? This is playing an instrument with your dancing. So it adds a different dimension on top of the dancing, which you will soon discover on your own. Okay? So as you can see by the little chart that's included with the song, you can see a thing called zill patterns underneath the rhythm. That is the zill pattern that we're going to play. For this particular Ayub, we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's it. For doom, doom tech, doom, doom tech. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Doom, doom tech, doom, doom tech. If you want to stop the ringing after it's, after you're done playing and they're still ringing, just bring your zills together. And if you want to stop zilling while you're dancing, bring your zills together, because what happens with a lot of belly dancers is that they end up not, the sound goes beyond, and then they clank them together on accident with their fingers while they're just dancing, and it sounds really off. So you want to make sure if they clank together that they don't interrupt your performance in any capacity. Okay, and also, we're learning a zill rhythm, but there is no hard and fast rules for playing them. There's some good guidelines and there's some good information. However, the one thing you always want to remember is you do not want to play the rhythm of the beat itself. You don't want to go doom, doom tech, doom, doom tech. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to play in between the music. You want to play with the music, and you want your zills to stand outside of the music, to stand on its own as an instrument. So this takes a little bit of practice, it takes a little bit of doing, but with time and a lot of patience and tenacity, you will get it, okay? So let's just try and do this with a zill rhythm.
Our next 2-beat rhythm is an Ayub, which can be spoken as doom-ka-teka doom-tech, doom-ka-teka doom-tech.
Doom, doom tech, 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 doom, doom tech. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. so as you notice, I was only hitting my 2 zill once throughout, for each bar. Remember, a bar is when the rhythm repeats, and the Ayub is a 2/4 rhythm, so it's going to go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and doom, doom tech, okay? The right is going to do a lot more work than the left, okay? And you're going to find that at first it's really difficult to keep your hands up in the air, let alone move them around with, see what I was talking about before, let alone move them around with the sequence of the choreography, okay? So, well, the choreographed sequence that we're doing. So, practice playing the zills separate from practicing your actual belly dance, and then slowly bring it in together. Just a few more tips for you. Try lullabies, like row, row, row your boat. Just interchanging your fingers just to get yourself ready. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.